We've kept on going too. The oppressive, arid heat is beginning to give way to fresh breezes and forested slopes as we leave the desert scrub behind and cross into the mountains.
And we're
Onward and
still
upward.
not there. We're still not at the city. We gotta go through the mountains now. My gosh, it just keeps on going, apparently. Craziness. Crazy stuff is happening. That's okay though. Alright. I guess I will just chat to my companions.
Harley?
See what they say. I gotta kill time before the next segment starts. Do you think Miss Hitomi's show will do well? I hope it does.
How do you think Miss Hitomi's show will do?
I believe it has a chance to succeed. If nothing else, the new pyrotechnics for the dragon will distract the audience from the acting.
We'll talk more later.
I look forward to it.
That is true. I suppose that will work. Just distract them from the terrible acting. I mean, they did improve a lot though, so I'm sure it'll be a lot better.
Hey,
I'm
Danny,
hoping so.
let's talk.
Sure.
Let's see what Danny thinks about the show.
Think Miss Hitomi's show will be a success?
I haven't really got anything
I sure
else
hope
to
so.
talk about.
It still needed some work, but I think we helped out a lot.
I think we did too.
No, it cannot be.
What's happening? Is something bad happening? Uh-oh. Where'd he
What's
go?
going on?
Not sure, but we're slowing down. Must be something important if he convinced Miss Johnson to stop. I'll go have a look.
Does he know that man?
Care to explain what's going on?
I know these people. They are from Jicotea.
All the way out here?
Yes. I thought they might head for the border, as I did. I am relieved to see they made it.
General Márquez, ¿qué haces aquí?
Oh, I'm glad he's met some people like from
Antonio,
his
it is
family.
good to see you are well.
I would not say I am well, General.
This is my companion, Harley Leger.
Has the General recruited you to his cause then?
We are on a treasure hunt. We're not doing the same cause as Phil, but you know, it's good to you know, maybe get a bit more backstory about him. That would be really cool. We are on a treasure hunt.
Far from it. We're looking for a missing fortune.
I see. A treasure, is it? The General is adept at enlisting people to pursue his flights of fancy.
What are you talking about, Antonio?
You came to our village with your talk of revolution and freedom. You are very persuasive, General. Your words moved people and put many innocent lives in harm's way. No sooner had you arrived than the army came to rain fire upon us. Surely you knew what would happen.
I expected some response, of course. But who could anticipate that those Spanish dogs would behave like such inhuman monsters? But I also believed that the people would resist. And resist they did.
You gave us no choice. We were forced to defend ourselves. But you never allowed us to decide if we wanted to join your fight.
I did not consider.
It is only by God's grace that some of us managed to escape. Jicotea, our home, is gone. Those who survived made our way here to this strange country.
Where is Lieutenant Morales? I ordered him to lead a civilian evacuation as escort. Did he not conduct you to safety?
Yes, he did. But I do not think it would be a good idea for you to see him. In fact, it would be best if you just go now. We do not need any more of your revolution here, General.
Well, that was really depressing. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't think that dude was expecting that at all. He is having a hard time here, isn't he? So the general doesn't want to see him. Did something really bad happen? Like what can I do? He really doesn't like you? Like what? I need more info.
That fellow really isn't a fan of yours, is he? Maybe we can do something to get these folks on your side again.
Like what?
Let's poke around. Something might come to us.
Yeah, we need to help this guy out. Phil has been an absolute godsend on our journey, and he's been really helpful to us, I have to say.
Phil?
Harley?
Tell me about Lieutenant Morales. Yeah, give me some more details, dude. I need to learn more about this whole situation.
Who is this Lieutenant Morales you mentioned?
One of my bravest compadres. And a dear friend. I tasked him with leading the survivors of Jicotea North, across the border, if necessary. If he is here, I would very much like to speak with him.
Right. Carry on.
I'm not sure if this dude is happy with him, though. Hello, Kenneth. Welcome. Are you having a good day today? I hope you are. It's a little bit quiet today. It might be because I started early as well. But these things happen. That's all right. I'm just vibing and chilling and doing my thing like I always do. So, oh, what's that over here? It's like some kind of newspaper. Can we grab it?
Seems to be a newspaper from a nearby town.
We might get some information about what's going on around the local area. So it might be useful. Okay. Rebels, rouse, rabble, raise, ruckus. That's a lot of R words. It's obviously on purpose, right? Like two homesteaders on adjoining plots of land who each must suffer the fragrant musk of the other's livestock, the encroachment of creeping weeds, drifting gusts of smoke, and the muffled clatters and cries of domestic disharmony borne over the air from his neighbor. Oh my gosh, what is this going on about? It sounds bad. They're painting a really negative picture here. Disrespectful of any boundary marker or property line, no more can our nation remain hermetic and unawares of the private troubles and effluent discharge of our neighbor to the south. It does not sound good, does it? It does not sound good at all. While the cries of revolution have quieted since the rout of rebel General Marquis and the raising of the insolent Jacotia, occasional reports of service to offer a small glimmer of hope for the cause. Okay, and then we got something else here. Do not sit in the dark. You need not wallow in obscurity. With a little sweat of the brow, you can wholly supplement his service to make your own serviceable candlesticks. Is this like some advertisement to make some personalized candlesticks or something? That's pretty random. I don't think any of this stuff sort of like relates. You're working? Ah, no. What are you doing watching a stream when you should be working? You're gonna go to try again for employment. So you have a job and you're trying to find another job? Is that what you mean? Are you not liking the one you're in? That seems to be happening a lot recently. I've been having lots of discussions about people just not happy in their jobs at the moment. It kind of sucks, doesn't it?
It keeps the chill of the forest at bay. The pot hanging above it is empty.
Okay, what about these guys over
There's
here?
quite a few people. Doesn't look like they've been camped here very long.
Oh, you're unemployed. I see. I get confused though. We've had a lot of people coming and talking about jobs and stuff. I wish you luck. I do remember actually. Was it you that was trying for an interview the other day? It just gets all muddled in my mind sometimes. My apologies. But
There's quite a few people.
I wish
Doesn't
you
look
luck.
like they've been camped here very long.
I believe in you. You can do it. You just gotta keep trying.
Looks like they've set up a lantern. The candle needs replacing. It's almost completely melted.
The candle needs replacing. There was an advert in the newspaper about a candle. I wonder if I can do something there. What is this over here? There's a string on a tree.
There's a length of string
Why?
tied to this tree. Must have been used to hang laundry.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. So maybe we can talk to this dude and get like a little bit more information out of him because he doesn't seem happy.
Could I have a moment?
What do you want?
Yes, let's see. Who are you exactly? Let's first start with the simple questions.
I'd like to hear more about you.
My name is Antonio Ruiz. Like my family for generations before me, I used to be a baker in our village, Jicotea, but everything changed when General Marquez came to us. Now my family is gone, and I am a refugee in a foreign land.
I'm so sorry.
Better to be alive somewhere strange than dead at home.
That sounds awful. I can only imagine how scary that is. So how did you get to this camp?
How did you wind up in this camp?
Lieutenant Morales got us away from our village and helped us across the border. We decided to head west, out of the desert.
He did say this
3
already,
weeks
but
ago, we found this
I was hoping for more
abandoned church and
info.
set up our camp. It has not been easy. We have sick and injured, and we have already lost some along the way. We cannot stay here forever. We need to find a more permanent home.
Okay, I'm sure there is, some path you can take. Maybe we can help him out. I hope that we can. Could we speak with Lieutenant Morales? That would be nice.
We'd like to see Lieutenant Morales.
As I said before, that is not a good idea.
Why
Lieutenant
not?
Morales has been through enough already. I do not want to torment him further by allowing General Marquez an audience.
Thank you, sir.
Adios, señorita.
Well, that did not go well. I don't know how we're going to get an audience with him, but I'm sure that's going to be our task
Can't think of...
next. Okay, so I think we've explored all our options here. Let me just see if there is anything. There's something I can view on the house itself.
Not a bad place to seek shelter, though the building's clearly been abandoned for quite some time.
Well, desperate times calls for desperate measures, doesn't it? All right, let's go inside then.
General Marquez? No puede ser.
That didn't
Isabel,
seem like
I
a
am glad to
positive
see you.
response.
What are you doing here? And who is this?
What did he do? What did our companion do to get such a negative response from everyone around him? I'm so confused. I'm going to let Phil answer. Go on, Phil.
This is my companion, Harley Leger.
Don't tell me you've begun recruiting Vespuccians after abandoning your own people. Now you've got foreigners dancing to your tune?
Isabel, you're not being fair.
You dare talk to me about fairness? Fairness would be seeing you executed for cowardice.
What?
After drawing the army into a battle, you fled, leaving us to be massacred.
I did no such thing.
You should have stayed and fought with us. First into battle and last to retreat. Instead, you withdrew as Icotea crumbled. How do you expect to achieve victory if you do not stay to claim it?
I thought...
It was only the brave leadership of Lieutenant Morales that kept us alive. Now, we are stuck here, unable to return and take back what's rightfully ours. I don't want to speak about this anymore. Leave me in peace, General.
Wow, I think there's been a terrible misunderstanding here. I'm not quite sure what's happened. I don't have all the details. I'm wondering if this person that Phil left the people with somehow like corrupted their mind and fed them like all these little bits of information just to, maybe he's trying to take power or something so that when they take over, you know, when they take back their country, that he like stays in power or something. I really don't know. I don't know all the information, so I'm not sure what's happening here. It sounds like none of the people trust him anymore, so that's really, really sad. I wonder if I can talk to the woman a little bit, see if we can find out more about how she feels about Phil, because this is not looking too great.
Ma'am?
What is it?
Let's see. I want to know more about this Morales person. Like, I want to know what he said to her.
Would it be possible for us to speak with Lieutenant Morales?
That is out of the question.
But why? Why is it out of the question? I'm confused. Tell me about Antonio.
Can you tell me about Antonio?
That poor old fool. He has completely given up. He thinks we should abandon our home.
That's the dude
Throw
outside,
over
right?
Vespuccia, rather than return to the fight. The man I once knew would not just roll over and admit defeat. It is sad to see how age has enfeebled him.
They've got very strong viewpoints in this place, haven't they? I don't know anything about their plight, so it's really hard for me to, you know, make an opinion on this. So how did you arrive here?
How did you come to shelter in this church?
After crossing into Vespuccia, we soon realized that we could not survive in the open desert. The forest proved just as dangerous. At last, we happened upon this abandoned church. It may not be much, but at least it has walls and a roof.
So basically, like, they were being attacked. There was like some kind of war or something, and then they fled. And because Phil fled as well, because he left this General Morales in charge, they took that as him abandoning them. I'm not really. I think that's what happened, sort of, or at least that's their viewpoint of it, right? I don't think Phil would ever abandon them, though. I think he's been trying to get more help. But they've just like seen it in a different way. Let's find out more about this Isabel person.
Tell me more about yourself, Isabel.
Myself. What can I say? My life has been completely destroyed. I used to take care of my grandchildren, while my son and his wife worked their farm. Now, I am stuck in a strange country with no hope of return. And to complete my torment, The man responsible for it all turns up as if nothing happened.
This is awkward. This is a really awkward moment. It's like, am I guilty by association? Like, I don't even know. Phil doesn't really talk much about it, so I don't have all the deets. So what happened to your family? Let's find out
Is
more.
your family here? Did they escape with you?
No. My son stood up to the Spanish tyrants and died defending his home. Last I saw his wife, she was fleeing with the children. I do not know where they went. Lieutenant Morales and his men ushered a group of us out. There was no time to gather anything or find our loved ones.
I'm so sorry.
As am I. Sorry I cannot return to punish those who robbed us of our freedom.
We'll talk again later.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see what Phil says about this. I'm sure he's very disheartened after hearing that.
Can't think of anything to ask.
Oh, we're not gonna talk to him at all. We're just gonna let him just kind of ruminate on what she said. It's a bit sad.
This shelf probably held many candles once, but there's only some old, dried wax now.
Can I not take it anyway? Because I feel like there was a candle in the last area and it said about fixing it. So I'm not sure if that's something I
It's been a long
can do.
time since anyone used that altar.
Does look like it, doesn't it? There's cobwebs and all kinds of things all over that place. Oh, we can look at this table here.
They've turned a pew over to serve as a table, and it seems the collection plate's been turned into a serving plate. Someone left their knife behind.
Ooh, can I take it? She did not take it. She sounded kind of excited by the knife, but then didn't take it. Sounds like they need a Zorro type character. Yeah, like a really strong warrior type just strolling in and taking back their country for them. That would be sweet, wouldn't it? This is like wishful thinking though, right? If only. It'd solve a lot of problems. I think they need like a whole army or something. They need a lot more than just that.
It leads up to the loft, but I'm not risking my neck to see what's up there.
Can we look at this
Several
too?
articles of clothing are hanging to dry.
There's really not much in here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I have no idea. There's clearly something I'm missing. Let's talk to this guy again. Maybe there'll be new dialogue or
Can I
something.
have a moment?
What do you want?
Ah, there is. I can ask him about Isabel.
Tell me about Isabel.
Isabel is misguided. She believes we should return to Jicotea and fight. She refuses to see the truth. We're better off in Vespuccia. A revolution is a lost cause. Our own country would have us submit or die. All that is left to us is to start a new life here.
Thank you, sir.
Adios, señorita.
And then should we go back to Isabella and then tell her what he said? So we got different opinions here. We got people who think it's best to just give up, and then people who want to stand their ground and fight. That's a really difficult decision, because going back and fighting could mean losing a whole bunch more people, and obviously, you know, staying where they are and starting a new life means abandoning their country, which is really sad too. So it's one of those things. I can see both arguments.
Best to leave her alone for now.
It's a very hard decision to make. Can I talk to Phil now?
Phil?
Harley?
Oh, Phil can talk to us. Is there any way we can make peace with these people?
Isabel and Antonio aren't too fond of you. Think we might be able to bury the hatchet?
Perhaps. I have been thinking about what might serve for a peace offering.
I'm listening.
These people have lost so much. They have not had the opportunity to properly mourn. I would like to present them with a candle of remembrance.
What's that?
A simple votive candle, lit to honor those who have passed. We just need to find or make one. I hope they might appreciate the gesture.
That's a lovely idea. We could do that. What was that about a candle? No, we don't need to ask
Right.
that. There's a bits of a candle right here. So
I'll
this
take
will
some of this wax.
this will start us off, right? But obviously this is not gonna be good enough. You can't just put broken bits of candle around and be like, hey, this is a candle of remembrance. It would just look a bit, it would just look a little bit like naff, wouldn't it?
I'll just borrow this for a spell.
We have to do this properly. So maybe we can carve it or something. Can I carve it and like make it look nice or something somehow. I don't seem to be able to interact with it. There's something I'm missing then, I guess. We'll have to see what we can do. What's that? Pick up? Is that candle wax on the bench?
This is stuck fast. No way I can just pull it off.
Okay, I can just scrape that off then. I just... The things I do to make candles, like I'm just literally scraping it off of like, off benches and stuff. That's depressing.
Got it.
Well, we got it, so that's good. I don't know where it went. Maybe it just went in the pile or something. I am not too sure. Alright, where else can I... Maybe there's some in like the previous area or something. Can we take this string? We could take this string to tie it together
It's
or
tied
something.
on really tight. Can't just rip it off.
I think this is not going to be a very professional candle, but I'm going to try my best. Better to live to fight another day than to die. Do you think it would be better for them to just kind of like regroup and live somewhere else until they build up their forces to fight back against them, even if it takes years? That could be an idea as well, possibly. That could work. It's a kind of a safer way of doing it. Maybe not jumping the gun, you know, because that could be pretty bad when they're not ready. Kind of thing. I don't know if there's anything. Oh, I can take something from the lights up here as well. Let's grab this.
If I do.
Yes, I got even more candle stuff. I still don't seem to be able to combine or do anything. I wonder if I can combine anything I've got. Not missing something really small, I bet. Bet that's what it is. What if I can combine something? Oh, I have to melt the candle in the cook pot. Oh, that's what I have to do.
That should
Gotcha.
be enough wax.
Alright, now I've melted the wax. Do I have to put it all in the pot?
How
Put the
about
string
that? Harley Leger, chandler extraordinaire.
Heck yeah.
It's
Is it
full of
done?
melted wax.
Is it done yet?
It's
I'm
full of
not sure. Oh, there it is. We got our candle. Look at that. Beautiful.
Crude, but it should serve Phil's purpose.
Hello, Proper Lives. Welcome to this stream. I hope you're doing well. So I need to give these candles out.
I think
To these
Phil should be
people.
the one to present the candle.
Oh, okay. We'll give it to Phil. That's fine.
Here, I made a remembrance candle for you.
Yes, this will work. Good. I can call everyone together for a vigil. A moment of peace is sorely needed. But there is one more thing. These people cannot stay here. They need a plan of action.
Seems like they've already got some ideas.
Yes, Antonio and Isabel are at odds. But there is merit in both of their positions. I do not know whose leadership would benefit this community more. Although my influence is somewhat diminished, I feel that many might still be swayed if I were to lend my voice in support of one or the other. Who would you choose, were you in my position?
Oh no, don't make me choose. I'm not good at choosing stuff like this. This is a tough one. Antonio should help the community resettle. Isabella should lead the people back to New Spain to fight. Why don't you walk me through your thinking? You need to make the decision for yourself. What if I make the wrong decision? Won't Phil hate me if I make the wrong decision and get his people killed or something? Like, I am kinda... I don't like making, like, hard decisions like this. This is a difficult one. It's gonna affect how the game goes as well. Let's see what Phil thinks about it first. I want to see Phil's opinion.
What are the arguments in favor of each? Walk me through it.
Well, Isabel's heart still burns with the spirit of the revolution. And she says that many feel the same. She would have them go back in defiance of a government so morally corrupt that it would send soldiers to massacre simple villagers.
What do you think would happen to them?
They would all be risking their lives. But they would also be sending a powerful message. The revolution lives. The people yearn to be free. We will not surrender to evil. Such a proclamation cannot be ignored. And when enough voices finally shout it all at once, it cannot be resisted.
And the points in Antonio's favor?
Antonio rightly says that the people of Jicotea did not ask for their village to become A fortress of the resistance. By my coming, I made it a target. They were swept up in something over which they had no control and no say. And they have already paid a steep price.
But surely there must have been some support for the revolution among the people, or you wouldn't have gone there in the first place.
Some, yes. Many were sympathetic to our aims, but had not yet been moved to action. We were trying to rally support. A brave man may offer up his life for a cause, but may he bravely offer up the lives of others.
Oh, that's such a hard decision. I have to say, it did seem like Phil was kind of more leaning towards fighting back, because he was like all going on about like fighting evil and fighting a corrupt government and all this. It did seem like he was trying to sway in that way, but I could be wrong. I think I'm gonna let Phil decide, just because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be a bit weird for me to make a decision on a country that I wasn't even part of. That just seems really strange to me. So I think Phil should decide.
This isn't my decision to make. You have a responsibility to these people, so you must choose what you think is right.
You are right. There is nothing to be gained by asking these people to fight, except their inevitable death. And that would be a vain and foolish waste of their lives. A
I'm
new
surprised.
home awaits them here. I will go speak with Antonio. Gather the villagers and meet me in the church.
All right.
I did not think he was going to make that decision. That is surprising, but okay. Fair enough.
Amigos, thank you all for gathering to listen to my words. You all have suffered tremendously. I know you do not look favorably upon me, but I wish to offer my sincerest condolences and take a moment to remember the fallen. Whether or not they would have chosen this fight, it came to them unasked and claimed their lives. Eusebio Lopez, Gloria Hernandez, Abel Martinez.
No, I guess he's saying the names of all the deceased.
Let us cherish their memory and ensure that their names are never forgotten. Now that we have honored the past, let us speak of the future.
Isabel is going to be so
Antonio
mad.
has made me realize how unfair I have been. When I came to Jicotea, I hoped you would all voluntarily take arms and fight. Many of you did, and for that I will always be grateful. But I did not realize that I was also forcing the battle upon you. In not giving you a choice, I became no better than our oppressors. For this, I am sorry.
Nonsense, General. We knew we had to fight.
No, Isabel. You knew you had to fight. Others may have chosen differently, but they were denied the option to live peacefully. The revolution must serve the people, not the other way around. Freedom is useless if no one is alive to be free.
He makes a good point. That's a very good point. That's exactly what Kenneth said.
Those of you who wish to return and continue the fight have my blessing. But I will not order any of you back into battle. This country has shown me compassion and support. I am sure it will do the same for you. Antonio will lead you on to find some place new to live and work, where you may continue your lives in peace. New Spain will always be your home, but Vespuccia will be your sanctuary.
Oh, the people seem to be all for it.
I'm glad you spoke reason.
It was the least I could do. I hope you can forgive me for my prior oversights.
I think I can. Before you leave us, you wanted to see Lieutenant Morales? I can take you to him if you like.
Please.
Come with me.
Oh, we get to speak to him now. Hello, Important Exporter and Evie. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a good day today.
When did this happen?
2
Welcome,
weeks
welcome.
ago, some
Oh,
of
he
the children
died?
were playing in the forest.
Oh.
They startled the mother bear with her cub, and Lieutenant Morales got them to safety. But the beast mortally wounded.
This is why he
Brave
didn't
to
want
the
me
last.
to see him.
Indeed, he died a hero's death, protecting the vulnerable.
May I have a moment?
Wow, that's really sad.
Lieutenant Morales, I promise your death will not be in vain. We will carry your name on our lips when we march to victory. Until we meet again, old friend. Come, Harley. Let us continue our journey. Adios, Antonio.
Adios, General.
That was a very heavy part of the story, I have to say. I think we made a good decision by leaving it to Phil.
Why don't you go on ahead? I'd like a minute to collect my thoughts.